Clope and Nedak Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at the hangar where the Celina Bulldogs will take on the Marion local Flyers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, Sydney Ogle's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NKTelco. Welcome here to the hangar at Marion Local High School. I'm Brandon Coverman, and sitting right next to me is Dave Kanapke. And Dave, we have a battle here tonight between the WBL and the MAC, a rematch of a holiday tournament that Marion took home.
Yeah, Marion won that very easily in that game. They won 56-15 in the final, so we get a rematch here. Marion's starting to put things together. They're 7-3 on the season. They've won 5 in a row. They're kind of a good mix of upperclassmen and some young players as well. They're led by Sammy Holscher. Very good player. She's played all 4 years in varsity. Averages right at 15 points a game. She was first team All-MAC last year. And for the Bulldogs, you know, they're a little bit of a tough stretch right now. They have only won one game. They're 1-7. Their win was in the Obisco semifinal against St. Henry. So Brandon Rushton, who's former Ohio Northern basketball star, trying to turn the Celina program around. Yeah,
and you look at Marion, they're a team too that's in that kind of, you know, pack of the MAC where they've been in that third or fourth spot behind the perennial powers of Minster and New Knoxville the past few years, trying to really bust through this year and bust down the door.
Yeah, they had a really good last 2 years. They won 20 and 19 games. They graduated. Heidi Rethman's a 1,000-point scorer. Lena Pullman's a very good player. So they got a good mix of players. They got a couple freshmen, Ava Unross and Chloe Ronenbaum that play. They got some good size underneath. They're always right there. Coach Stribe does a good job with this program.
And we'll have this game for you here, Marion and Celina, here next on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Celina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nedak Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nedak is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nedak Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nedak.
Clope Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clope is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clope offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clope.com/careers.
Back here at Marion Local High School here, let's take a look at our Sydney Ogle's Audiology starting lineups. First for the Celina Bulldogs. Number 20, Junior Taylor Klinkshern. Number 24, Kira Dirksen. Number 32, Peyton Berkey. Number 33, Amelia Lutz. And number 42, Kyla Billingsley. All juniors for head coach Brandon Rushton. And the Bulldogs sitting at 1-7 on the campaign. Now our Sydney Ogle's Audiology starting lineups for the Marion Local Flyers. 5'6" freshman, number 10, Ava Unross. Number 44, freshman Chloe Ronenbaum. 5'9" senior, number 23, Sammy Holscher, leading the team in scoring at 15 points a contest. Junior number 12, Stella Hulsman. 5'10" junior, number 30, Lindsay Koenig. And the Flyers are coached by Beth Stribe. Let's take a look at our Keyhole Pizza, Keys to the Game. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First for the Celina Bulldogs, Dave.
First for the Bulldogs, Coach Brandon Rush, he wants to handle the defensive pressure that Marion's going to give him. Marion caused him 26 turnovers to Celina when they played last weekend. He wants to execute that offense with some sense of urgency and make the Flyers work for every one of their points.
And for the Marion local Flyers,
Coach Beth Stribe is going to use that defensive pressure again. She wants good ball movement on offense and crash the boards on both ends of the court.
Thanks to the Keyhole Pizza, Keys to the Game. As the Flyers win the tip, they won the contest like we talked about in the pregame. Win the Avisco Holiday Classic Championship 56-15. Flyers start out with the ball. Lindsay Koenig turnaround shot, no good. Klingshirn with the rebound. Celina working up ahead. Klingshirn was the leader of this team last year.
Yeah, Klingshirn averaged right at 9 points to lead. 9 points a game to lead the Bulldogs.
Billingsley, left wing, looking on the inside, gets a screen from Klingshirn. Billingsley on the inside, trying to split the defense. Might have got away with the travel, but Koenig comes down with the board.
Pretty good look there, just couldn't finish on that.
Ronenbaum in the lane, the freshman in and out. Billingsley with the rebound, and she's fouled in backcourt by Koenig.
Both teams had good looks there. Ronenbaum had a good look and just couldn't finish on that, as it was the foul on number 30, Lindsay Koenig, first foul of tonight.
Like we said, it's talked about this matchup. It's kind of weird to have a holiday tournament and play the same team a couple days later.
Yeah. What's weird is they played Coldwater in the first game of the tournament, and a few days before that they played Coldwater in the regular season. So it's 2 times in a row that they played a team 2 times in a row.
Klingshirn, left wing, trying to look for a teammate as she picks up her dribble, whips it over. It's Lutz. Lutz gets the ball deflected out by Hulsman. They'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, you look at a lot of their scores, their offense is their struggle. They play pretty decent defense, but just don't really have that go-to other than Klingshirn, and Coach Rushton's trying to develop this, and a pretty young team, only 1 senior for this Bulldog squad.
Klingshirn in the corner, goes down to Lutz, back out to Klingshirn. Klingshirn right wing working on Sammy Holscher. Klingshirn nearly walked, but she'll turn it over anyway. It's taken by Ava Unras. Left side, Hulsman. Hulsman takes the jump shot, and it rattles in, and Marion takes the lead. 2-0 on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Flyers has done a good job of pushing the tempo, got a little bit of a mini fast break in the basket.
Left side, it's Berkey. Berkey cutting in the lane. Kicks it out to Billingsley. Billingsley looking around for a teammate. Whips it over to Dirksen, right side. Here Dirksen on the inside. Swatted away by Holscher. Holscher darts up to the left side. Weaving in and out. Comes back in. Gets it over to Koenig. Koenig back out to Holscher. Holscher going to fire a 3. The lefty cannot quite sink it. It'll deflect off Klingshirn and stay with the Flyers.
Yeah, Holscher leads the team at 15 points a game. She's been playing all 4 years. First team All-MAC last year. She's developed a little bit more of her outside shootings. Made more 3-pointers this year than she has in other years.
On the inside, Koenig was not there in time. I think she lost a little focus there on the box play. She would have had a high percentage shot.
Yeah, and then we'll go to Celina. They'll inbound it where they threw it in since nobody touched it.
I think Koenig would have had a high percentage shot there. She takes that little 5-footer. Pressure in backcourt. Ronenbaum the pick. Free throw no good. Going up and fouled is Unross, the freshman.
Yeah, 2 freshmen there, Ronenbaum and Unross, really done a nice job. And both of them getting to start with Demange out tonight, as Unross will shoot 2.
And, you know, mixing in a good amount of youth and a good amount of veteran experience on this team. We talked about how Marion's been in that 3rd, 4th range in the MAC as Unross sinks the first free throw. And really, they've got some youth to help them out there on that team. A lot of these girls, if you followed them last year, you know what, I did a couple of these Marion girls games last year. They bring back some talent from a very good team as Unross hits both free throws. Marion going to come out in a 3/4 court trap. Koenig at the top, and there's a carry there by Billingsley at the logo.
I think she actually was over the back.
Or over the back.
Yeah, she caught it right at the mid-court stripe there, and I think she stepped back into the backcourt, so turnover against the Bulldogs.
Unrast, right side over to classmate Ronenbaum. Ronenbaum top of the key, Holscher. Holscher to the lefty, gives up over to Hulsman, left wing. Trying to look for a teammate, Ronenbaum, and that's a turnover on the Flyers.
Yeah, Flyers not quite in sync right now. You know, when you having a matchup against a team that you handled really well, probably not coming out a little bit flat there as Celina turns it over.
Been a little turnover happy here early on in the first 2.5 minutes. As the Flyers come by, it's Holscher left wing. Trying to take it to the basket behind the back. Finds a cutting Ronenbaum to the basket, puts it in. Chloe Ronenbaum cracks the scoring column, and it's 6-0 Flyers on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard.
I'm going to go outbound, stay with Celina. That was a nice awareness there by Hulsman to see this slashing Ronenbaum. Get a look at our winners meets replay. Hulsman, senior, looking for the freshman, and Ronenbaum finishes.
Now that's a nice play there by Holscher, who's the lead scorer. As Hulsman gets the steal, Hulsman trapped in the corner. So up it's Unrost. He crosses the timeline, goes right side. Inside, Ronenbaum splits the defense to the basket, count it. And she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Impressive moves. We'll get a look on the replay there. So you know she hesitated, slash, nice dribble, got an opening in the lane, a nice soft touch. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Number 32, Peyton Berkey, checks in the lineup for Coach Brandon Rushton. You know, as you mentioned, Dave, former Ohio Northern grad.
Yeah, back when we covered Ohio Northern, he was the star guard, the high scorer for several years in a row.
Rebound, Hulsman off the missed free throw. Holscher to the basket. Nice move by the pretty much consensus All-MAC pick, Sammy Holscher.
Yeah, she's always had that move. She likes to drive, kind of a slasher is her game. She scores her first 2 points.
10-0 Flyers on our first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Deep jump shot, no good by Berkey. Long rebound, Klingshirn on the inside, Billingsley. Billingsley going to the basket. Shot no good. She puts up again, no good. Third time, kicks it out to a teammate. That shot's no good there by Ava Kanapke, who's in the lineup. And the ball deflects out off Celina.
A couple good looks for Celina. They've had some good looks. They're just not able to finish. Coach Rushton will call a full timeout.
And all timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take the break with them. Our score, Marion Local 10, Celina nothing. We'll be back after this break here next on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
And you're back out of the Precision Strip timeout, taking a good look at Coach Brandon Rushton and his squad. They trail the Marion Local Flyers 10-0 with 4:16 remaining in our first quarter. And Marion Local really applying pressure here early, Dave.
Yeah, they're applying the pressure. Flyers always have the height and they always have the athleticism. They always have a good mixture of both. And Celina's had some opportunities, just not able to finish. I think part of the problem is just confidence. They haven't had a lot of success the last several years. They only won 2 last year. Coach Rushton trying to adjust things here as Marion comes out of the timeout.
Molly Winter and Hannah Rose in the lineup for Marion out of the timeout. Stella Hulsman gives the ball up to Unrast. Go to Rose. Holscher for 3, clings out. Rebound, Bulldogs.
Holscher had that 3. She's had more threes this year. She's made 14 of them. Couldn't hit that one, though.
Billingsley. This ball up. It's taken away, or almost taken away. Berkey on the inside finds Klingshirn, and Klingshirn kisses it off the glass and cracks the scoring column for the Bulldogs.
Nice assist there by Berkey to find Klingshirn She knocks it home. It's always nice to get off the schneid there for the Bulldogs.
They trail by 8, 10-2 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rose up to the top of the key, back to Holscher. Holscher trying to get to Heelsman on the inside. Short corner, one-hand pass to Winner. She overshoots it, rebound Bulldogs.
Yeah, nice drive by Holscher. Found Winner. Winner on her way to throw, I think, discus at Ashland College. Just couldn't hit that one.
Working it around, it's Knapke. Knapke goes left side over to Klingstern. Klingstern trying to take it on the inside to the basket. A little too hard. And it'll deflect out off Celina, off Billingsley. And a tough opportunity missed there by Klingstern. She had a nice lane to the basket.
Yeah, she did a nice move. I think she had saw the defender come into her and just hesitated there. Maybe Lutz in for the Bulldogs, and number 14, Nora Eckstein, in for the Flyers.
This Flyers team will go about 8-9 deep. Having to dig in that depth a little more tonight without having Olivia DeManch here, who's a normal starter for this team. That's got Knapke in the corner, tries to get it up to a teammate, deflected out of bounds by Rose. And back in the lineup is Chloe Ronenbaum. You noticed Coach Stribe has interchanged a lot of girls here early on.
Yeah, playing a lot of different girls. At this point, you know, it's a non-league game. You want to develop some depth as well, as they're going to be heavy into the league come on Thursday again.
Lutz gives the ball up over to Berkey. Berkey goes left side. Berkey pivoting around, looking for a teammate, looks for Klingstern. Klingstern's got Holscher all over her in her hip pocket. Klingstern on the inside. He's got to give it up to a teammate, and there's nobody there as Lutz moved one way and Klingstern threw the ball the other way.
Through where she was into for the Bulldogs, number 22, Kate Braun. Also number 25, the only senior on this team, Zoe Burns.
Holscher gives it up. Over to Eckstein. Goes back over to Ronenbaum. Ronenbaum on the inside. Ronenbaum over to Holscher. Holscher, like Dave said earlier, a 4-year player on varsity. Very experienced for Coach Stribe. Ronenbaum gets up over to Eckstein. Eckstein back over to Holscher, right side. Flyer offense being patient, trying to penetrate and find a lane. On the inside, the ball is picked off. It was intended for Winner. Deflected and a Flyer turnover.
Good defensive possession there by the Bulldogs, as they made, Coach Rushton said he wanted them to work for every point. Defense caused a turnover there.
Zoe Burns gives the ball up over to Braun, back over right side, gives up over to Berkey, over to Billingsley in the corner. Billingsley gives the ball up over to Lutz. Lutz over to Billingsley, right side. Billingsley trying to work on Winner, tries to take it baseline, goes up and under, throws a wild shot, deflects right back to Billingsley. Celina throwing around the perimeter, trying to run things through Billingsley here. Ball deflected on the inside, battle for it, and it deflects out of bounds off Billingsley. It'll be a Celina turnover in Marion local basketball. Not a very good view of what happened there.
Yeah, it just rolled out of bounds. Everybody thought there was going to be a jump ball, and it just turned out it rolled out of bounds. As Ava Unross, 5'6" freshman, returns for Coach Stribe. Coach Stribe in her 7th year, had over 90 wins now in her career. A lot of success through the years for the Flyers.
In a very good always MAC conference. As goes to the basket, it's Unross, it's no good. Battle on the floor. I believe the baseline official will call a jump ball. Arrow will favor the Celina Bulldogs.
So that result in a turnover, 4 turnovers for the Flyers, 5 for the Bulldogs. 46 seconds to go in the quarter.
Flyers going to apply that press again in the backcourt. Going up is Berkey. Berkey right side. Trying to find a teammate. On the inside, it's Lutz. Gives it up and gives up to a Flyer. And it's been a physical first quarter here. As the Flyers got to get going here. It's under 30 seconds. Eckstein gives it up over to Unross. Unross going to bring out near the Flyer logo and get a set play from Coach Stribe. Left side, Eckstein. Eckstein looking for a cutter. Miscommunication on the Flyers side as the offense has stalled the past few possessions. And he got a foul in the backcourt. Or coming into the front court. A foul, I believe. I think Hannah Rose. That'll be her first, team second.
Coach Stribe's putting her hands up like, what were you looking for there? Wasn't real happy with the last few possessions the Flyers had.
And that shot taken way early there by Berkey. She had 4 seconds left. And fortunately for Celina, they could get off another shot, but that doesn't fall for them. After 1 quarter of play, our score, Marion Local 10, Celina 2. We'll take a break, come back with the second quarter of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here at the hangar at Marion Local High School, our score, Marion Local 10, Celina 2, and Marion got off to a hot start, Dave, but the offense kind of stalled there toward the end of the first quarter. You saw Coach Bortkamp and Coach Stribe kind of lay into their girls a little bit and get on them to kind of wake up here on a Tuesday night here.
Yeah, the Flyers have 5 turnovers. I'm sure Coach Stribe isn't happy with that. They shot 4 of 9. Bulldogs 1 of 10, and a lot of those misses were inside the lane. Just couldn't finish that, but both teams playing some good defense here tonight.
Eckstein, short jump shot, and Marion starts off the second quarter the way they wanted to.
Yeah, nice, just right at the elbow, and the sophomore Eckstein knocks it down.
Like I said, a good mixture of youth, a good mixture of varsity experience for this team for Coach Best. Stribe on the inside, nice shot by Klingshirn. She's got all 4 of Celina's points, and now it's 12-4. Marion on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Hey, Klingshirn definitely has some nice moves. Definitely want to get the ball in her hands as much as possible.
Ronenbaum trying to slash to the defense here. She's right side trying to look for a teammate. Gives it up, it's over to Sammy Holscher. Holscher, like we said, leading this Flyer squad of 15 points a game. Ronenbaum right side. Going to the offense on the inside. Also given up. Off-balance shot by Koenig. She really wasn't set, but Flyers get the offensive rebound. And there's Unrost over to Holscher. Holscher back over to Ronenbaum. Ronenbaum goes right side, splits through the defense. Shot no good. Pulled down by Klingshirn.
It seems like at times the Flyers rush their shots a little bit too much. Ronenbaum had a nice look and just rushed it a bit and drew iron.
He said the Flyers have really emphasized that inside game as Holscher trying to get a steal. Diving on the floor. You got to love the effort by both these guys, but a foul is going to be called on Holscher eventually.
Yeah, great effort there as Holscher goes to the floor as well as Klingshirn there, and turns out to be a foul on Holscher. As you see the scrap here as Klingshirn had it, Holscher's saying, I'm going to try to get it, and it's like there's money in that ball.
It's like sometimes, too, you get a foul like that. It's like, as a coach, sometimes you shrug your shoulders because, hey, you're trying to get a team a possession. It's not a ill-intent foul, but, hey, they're working for the team as the shot's blocked there by Unrost.
Yeah, it's an aggressive foul, and you never mind those.
Wide open jump shot, no good there by Ronenbaum.
And again, she was open look, but she could have taken another dribble and got about 3 or 4 feet closer.
Yeah. And usually they've been a little more patient on offense, but when it's come to shots, the shots have been a little more impatient. There's a steal in transition. Shot is no good, but a foul is called from behind. It'll be Taylor Klingshirn that will be the victim of the foul, and number 44, Chloe Ronenbaum, to the charity stripe for 2 foul shots as you take a look on our winner quality meets replay.
Take a look as Celina just lost it. Ronenbaum, good ball handler, takes it to the basket. A fortunate foul because if she doesn't get it, Koenig's there to clean it up to put it in.
Yeah, first free throw is canned by Ronenbaum. She's got 5 points to lead all scorers.
Yeah, Ronenbaum and Unross as freshmen. It's unusual to see not just 1 but 2 freshman, handling the ball a lot. And 2 of them in the starting lineup tonight with Demange out is 2 there for Ronabon.
Zoe Burns into the lineup as Taylor Klingshirn will take a breather. 14-4 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Flyers mixing up that pressure occasionally, and Billingsley, according to our referee, had no control there as the shot is wide off the mark, but Billingsley is there to clean it up on the weak side and crack the scoring column, and the Bulldogs are back within single digits.
Billingsley's a hard worker in there, and Kyler's able to finish there within 8 here.
Holscher left side, taking it to the short corner, her sweet spot, and she scores.
Definitely the place she likes to score from the left side there, and she's just kind of willed that in to roll in.
Up ahead of the pack is Ava Kanapke as she leaks behind the Marion defense but misses the shot. Holscher, forecourt, navigating around the defense. Stops, pops, fires, easy does it. Sammy Holscher, she's got 6 points now to tie Chloe Ronenbaum for the game high.
Yeah, quickly 2 possessions, she gets 2 baskets. When you have that go-to good scorer, just makes it a lot easier on offense.
Burns rejects the screen. Gets the ball up. 3 is off the mark there by Dirksen. Koenig tracks down the rebound.
Still looking for her first made 3 tonight.
Hulsman off balance, gives up to Koenig, foul line extended, and she's got it for Lindsay Koenig. We got a timeout by Coach Rushton. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll use this as a moment to thank our sponsors. They are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogle's Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NKTelco. You can follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize County.
See the Marion huddle there. A lot of experience, a lot of good players there. Coach Beth Everman-Stribe, Treva Fortcamp, and Maria Moeller. Between those 3 players, over 4,000 points in their high school career.
Well, and you're the man that updates that MAC website with all those 1,000-point scorers, so how about that?
Yeah, Treva was at 1571. Maria Moeller ended up playing at Ohio State, 1509, and Coach Stribe just under 1,000 at 939. So, yeah, 4,000 points on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You got to respect that if you're the player, and Coach Fortcamp has been around the program for a long time, so that's knocked out of bounds. She was a long-time head coach. When she stepped back, Coach Stribe came in. I think Treva took a year or 2 off, did a little bit of refereeing. Now she's back helping with the program.
And nearly a backcourt violation. Very close there. To the line was Dirksen. Dirksen goes right side over to Berkey, and Hulsman's going to be called for a foul.
And the Flyers making their mark known through the years has always been the defense, making Celina work. And I like the fight in Celina. They're not backing down. You know, sometimes it doesn't look pretty. The end success isn't good, but they're battling, trying to get better every possession.
Berkey gives it up over to number 25, Burns. Ball is stolen. It's up ahead. It's Unross, right side. Unross battling to the basket in his foul. Takes a tumble and go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job keeping her balance there is Ava Unross. So we'll get another look here. As there's a steal, and she's being guarded there by Dirksen, and she's a lot of bumps along the way, and Unross will be shooting too.
You mentioned it earlier too. Marion makes their trademark on the defensive end always, and they've been in the hip pocket pretty much all night of Celina, not making them breathe. And you know, when you win, you beat them by the margin they did the first game. You know the kind of the weaknesses you're going to attack, and I'm sure Coach Rushton was probably preaching with his girls yesterday in practice about handling the ball.
Yeah, you got to know where the Flyers are. They always have the height. They seem like they have more athleticism than normal than they have. And they usually have a lot.
Klingshirn misses the 3, rattles out. Holscher up over the timeline. Comes up, jump shot in transition, rattles in and out. Rebound, going to be close to a jump ball. Nothing called. Ball falls down to Holscher to the basket. Right place, right timing. The athletic Holscher has 8 points on the night.
Yeah, it looked like everybody was backing off thinking it was going to be a jump ball, and Sammy aggressive there and gets the easy layup.
24-6 our score on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Burns nearly switched her pivot foot, but gives the ball up. It's over to to Berkey. Berkey looking on the inside for Kanapke. Ball tipped and taken away by Molly Winter.
Good defense there. Winter, a strong player, knocks away the left hand.
Holscher to the basket, draws contact. Otherwise, it would have been an easy 2 points for Holscher. And she goes to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Holscher, very quick. She's gotten stronger every year as we get another look at our winners meets replay. She's always left-handed, so that comes natural to her, but she's really developed her right hand. She'll go to the line. A couple free throws here.
Southpaw will take 2 cracks at it. And cannot connect on the first one as we have a couple substitutions in the lineup as Amelia Lutz and Kyla Billingsley for Celina and Coach Rushton's squad, and in is Nora Eckstein for Coach Stribe's squad. Holscher dips the knees, fires, cans the free throw. Gain a high 9 points as Holscher will head out, and in is Chloe Ronenbaum.
Yeah, the Flyers showing a lot of depth. This is a team I think is going to get better and better as the season goes on. And which will be battling for the top of the MAC.
Yeah, when you got New Knoxville and Minster. As there's the steal in backcourt.
Yeah, you look at the current
Parkway,
MIC
yeah.
standings. Minster, New Knoxville, and Parkway, a team that's been a little bit on the rise. They were really playing good ball. They're at 3-0. Yeah, Marion Local and New Bremen at 2-1. So a lot of good teams there and a lot to be decided, and we got 6 more weeks of league play.
And you got a lot of these teams playing each other in that time too, so it makes it interesting. It's not like these guys played each other early in the season either, and a lot of these games that we'll be able to call on NKTelco Sports too, so we'll be there right along for the ride as Celina turns it right back over to the Flyers.
Yeah, the Flyers' only loss was to New Knoxville, who's currently, I believe, 8-1 on this season. Minster knocked off New Bremen. That was their only one loss. Yeah, I know we have a game later on this season. Marion Local and Parkway should be a good matchup, and be interesting as we go along here.
Very good matchup, and you said Parkway, a team that is on the rise and trying to take their crack at MAC supremacy.
Yeah, it's for so long. It's last 4 years been dominated by Minster. It's a little more even battle this year, but some good teams nonetheless.
Winter does a good job of drawing contact on the inside foul on Billingsley.
She did a good job of getting position there. She just willed herself away and used her strength. And Winter, a very strong player off the bench, will be shooting 2.
Winter dips the knees, fires, and cans the first free throw. Flyer lead up to 20.
One of 3 seniors on this team, along with DeMange and Holscher. This class of 2022.
And a perfect trip for Winter from the line. And like I said, I love this mix of youth and veteran experience that Coach Stribe has got. Got the opportunity to watch these guys play a couple times last year, and they gelled together well. A lot of those girls back. And it helps for the consistency in the program as the 3 is rattled home by Amelia Lutz.
Good job there by Lutz. She set her feet, got the ball at a good spot in her hands, and just nothing but net there.
27-9. Flyers ahead. Winter trying to get inside positioning, seals off Billingsley, and they like the matchup with Molly Winter on the inside.
Great entry pass there. I think it was Rose that hit Winter right at the block there, and she just puts it home.
Klingshirn go out near the Flyer logo, wait for the offense to develop. Goes up, gets it up over to Braun. Kate Braun in lineup over to Klingshirn. Klingshirn draws contact, and we'll go to the line for 2.
Klingshirn got a good position there. She draws the foul on Rose. To get another look on our winners meets replay. Good entry pass, and she just got that little step turned on Rose, and Hannah didn't really have an option there as Klingshirn to shoot 2. She knocks down the first.
She has 5 points now in the night, leading all Celina scorers. Sammy Holscher back in the lineup and for Marion, and number 32, Peyton Berkey, in the lineup for Coach Rushton's squad.
Coach Rushton took over for his wife, Kenzie Yoder Rushton. They were both ONU graduates and basketball players.
6 points now from Klingshirn. 6 of the 11 Bulldog points here. Left side, ball to Holscher. Gives the ball up over to Ronenbaum. Back over to Unross in the corner. Unross weaves back out over to Holscher. Holscher finds up over to Ronenbaum. Flyer offense being patient here. Unross looks for a inside to Molly Winter. Winter, the matchup they've liked the past few possession. No shot, or shot is no good. Next shot is no good by Eckstein. Rebound, Ronenbaum. Ronenbaum teardrop is good. And a 20-point lead for the Marion local Flyers as Ronenbaum has 8 points.
Ronenbaum with a good look there. Some good rebounding there for the Flyers.
31-11 our score here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Billingsley gets the ball up over to Lutz on the inside. It's Berkey. Berkey trying to weave through the defense here. It's back up over Billingsley. Her shot is blocked by Winter. And Winter has really won that matchup with Billingsley. Holscher had Unross up ahead earlier, finds her now. Shot's no good. Rebound Holscher, her shot's no good, deflects out. And the ball will go the way of the Celina Bulldogs.
Couple looks there, just couldn't quite finish there as the Bulldogs have one more chance here with 4 seconds to go.
And Holscher had Unross to open there earlier. If she would have saw it, I think her vision was looking another way. Klingstron's gonna have to put up three-quarter court shot, falls well short. And that'll conclude the first half of play. Our score after one half of play is Marion local 31, Celina 11. We'll take a break. We're gonna come back and recap the first half and bring you the second half of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Nedick Minster, Clopay, Keyhole Pizza.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Precision Strip, Tom and Jerry's, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Carriage Works, New Knoxville Supply Company.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Celina.
To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here at Marion Local High School here after the first half of play, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Celina Bulldogs 31-11. Here with our Wagner's IGA stats and recap, Mr. Dave Kanapke.
Thanks, Brandon. As you look at the stats here, first for Celina, they've struggled from the field. 4 of 20, 1 of 6 in their three-pointers. A lot of those are short ones they just didn't finish on. Where the Flyers 11 of 24, 0-1 on their three-pointers, they just didn't do it. Flyers did a nice job at the free throw line. Actually, both teams did. Flyers got there much more than the Bulldogs. Rebounding pretty even. Turnovers trouble for Celina, 10 compared to 5 for Marion. Individual scoring, the Flyers had very balanced attack. And 7 different players scored, led by freshman Chloe Ronenbaum with 8, Sammy Holscher with 7, Ava Unross with 4, Molly Winter with 4, and then you have Hilsman, Eckstein, and Koenigal with 2 points apiece. For the Bulldogs, they had 3 players scored, led by Taylor Klingshirn with 7, Amelia Lutz with 3, and Tyler Billingsley with 2.
And we'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays of this game Wednesday, January 5th at 5 p.m. and Sunday, January 9th at 4 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. As we begin the second half of action, you know the nice thing with having all these key motion cam games too and stuff, we have a lot of our past games updated on YouTube that you can watch Dave and I call many past games along with our fellow announcers. And if you want to watch many of our local NKTelco schools or games in the past, you can go view that for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, like for example, the Marion Local boys with the big upset they get against Botkins. I think it's replayed on Wednesday night, but then it'll be on YouTube after that. That was a big upset of the defending state champs.
Shot no good there to start in the half by Ronenbaum. Ball brought up by Berkey. Berkey goes left side. Berkey goes down to Dirksen. Dirksen gets a ball screen from Billingsley. Dirksen back out over to Klingshirn, the lead scorer tonight for the Bulldogs. Klingshirn turns it right back over, up over to Unrast, pushing the break, up to Holscher, and she scores.
Nice job of ball movement. Holscher with 9 points, and really a quiet 9 points. She just seems like she's gotten them in bursts. Check that, 11 points.
And Klingshirn goes over right side, gives up over to Lutz. Lutz down over to Klingshirn. Klingshirn through the contact, no good. Follow throughs, no good, but she's hacked. Klingshirn really just a gamer trying to get to the basket, and she's had Holscher right in her hip pocket all night.
Yeah, that's a good description of Klingshirn, a gamer. She's battling there. 2 good athletes there, and Holscher's all over her and finally draws the foul. Klingshirn, she's now 3 of 3 from the line tonight.
Klingshirn having a nice night. She's averaging around 9 points a game and has 7 here already. And Klingshirn 2 of 2. And 33-13 our score on our First National Bank first scoreboard here early in the third quarter. Left side Holscher. Holscher looking for positioning on the inside to Koenig. Looks over Ronenbaum, back over to Unrost. They work through the offense, up over to Stella Hulsman. Hulsman up over to Holscher. Holscher looking for a lane. Looks like they're trying to really get that ball into Koenig. Her and Billingsley are battling down there.
I like their offense. A lot of movement. They like to post up girls on the blocks, some good, and they also like to slash and drive to the basket as well.
Holscher on the inside to Koenig, kicks out Ronenbaum. Ronenbaum on the inside, teardrop, kisses off the glass and is good for Chloe Ronenbaum, who's in double figures and has 10 points.
Yeah, nice move by the freshman, getting the start tonight, and she's making the most of it.
You talk about freshmen in limited action. She's done a night, or really freshman in varsity. You know, it's not easy to ask ever, no matter your talent level, and she's done a nice job tonight. Klingshirn, right side. Rejects the screen from Berkey, goes down baseline. Klingshirn going up the glass, and it's good for Taylor Klingshirn with 10 points.
She's in double figures, and a nice move there by the junior Taylor Klingshirn.
5:45 to go here in the third quarter. 35-15 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Koenig looking for a teammate. Koenig gonna swing it over to Unras. Unras flips it low, gets over to Holscher. Running into each other temporarily, but Holscher gets it, gives it up over to Ronenbaum. Back over to Hulsman. Hulsman in the corner on the left wing to Holscher. Cross-court pass to Koenig. Over to Hulsman. Hulsman takes it baseline. Pass in the corner to Holscher. She wasn't ready for it, but recovers. Goes over to Unras, right side, over to Koenig.
Coach Rushton, again, has got to be pretty happy with their defense, making them work, but there's Holscher slashing for basket.
That was a nice job by her to get to the basket. And a timeout by Celina, a full timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. Our score, Marion Local 37, Celina 15. We'll be back after this break here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Back here at the hangar at Marion Local High School, out of that Precision Strip timeout, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Celina Bulldogs 37-15, and really this offensive attack has been led by a freshman and a senior in Chloe Ronenbaum and Sammy Holscher.
Both of them double figures, Ronenbaum with 10, Holscher with 13, and very balanced attack with a few other points sprinkled amongst the rest of the team.
You know, we talk about, for Ronenbaum in particular, it's hard for a freshman to crack varsity, and sometimes you have to gain a little respect, but she, if she hasn't gained any respect, she's gained some here tonight. She's playing a really nice game.
Yeah, she's done a nice job. Like I said, the Flyers have won 5 in a row, and watch out for them. They're only going to get better with as they blend in the freshmen, and a lot of, not just them, the whole team is a very solid team.
They got 2 good games coming up. They play Versailles, they play Rushi their next 2 games.
Yeah.
So stay challenged.
Yeah, Versailles not the team they were a few years ago, but Rushi's having a nice season. Both of those games, Thursday and Saturday here at the hangar.
You know, it's 2 MAC games too. Those are so important in the stands that we talked about earlier. As Berkey's got the ball, gives the ball up over to Dirksen. Dirksen right side on the inside to Billingsley. Billingsley trying to make a move. On the inside, Koenig gets the ball, trying to work it up ahead to Hulsman. Scrum for the ball. Hulsman trying to get ahead of the pack. Can't quite get the point blank layup to go. Rebound back over to Hulsman, and Hulsman redeems herself.
Gets the second chance and got the rebound and puts it in there.
Hulsman now with 4 on the night. Zoe Burns in the lineup will be the floor general in this possession as she crosses the timeline. Pressure by Hulsman, she knocks it out. It'll stay with the girls in green.
Look at this, Celina, talk about the WBL as well. Shawnee 3-0, undefeated in the league. That's a team that beat Marion Local. OG 3-0, 7-2. St. Mary's a very good team, 8-1, 3-0 in the league, followed by Bath and Van Wert at 2-1. WBL always year in, year out. Great basketball league, boys and girls.
39-15 our score here, 3:33 to go. Here in the third quarter, 39-15 Flyers. In the lineup, Ava Kanapke for Celina, as there's in backcourt, it's going to be an over-back violation. A couple substitutions in for the Flyers as well, and Ava Rose, Molly Winter, Nora Eckstein, and Ava Unras back in. And they keep in Sammy Holscher.
This is the 5th different WBL team that Marion Local has played already. They lost to Bath, they lost to Shawnee, beat Van Wert, and they also beat Walpock. So 5 already, and it's a pretty good non-league competition.
Winner on the inside, shot no good. Weak side rebound there, no good by Eckstein. Third rebound, shot just thrown up there by Rose, and she gets hacked, and will go to the line for a pair.
Good job at crashing the boards for the Flyers. Rose, a 5'6" junior, that's what they have in the program. She looks taller and stronger than that. Chance for 2 points here on the free throws.
Yeah, Rose waiting to crack that scoring column. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girls that have scored for Marion local. Rose trying to make it 8 here as a couple substitutions in here. Jacqueline Felver and number 33 Amelia Lutz in the lineup for Coach Rushton's squad. As Rose is the 8th Flyer to crack the scoring column, and you gotta love that too. Eight Flyers in the scoring column. That's balance, right?
Yeah,
there.
that's balance. Your top scorers, you're gonna have off nights. Your top scorers need that balance to offset when needed.
You know, Holscher's really the head of the snake of the offensive attack. If you have to see us, there's the travel, but they've got a nice, support cast behind her. Like you said, other girls step up.
Really
helps out.
You look at the average. Lindsay Koenig is second. She's 8.5 points a game. She averages 5 rebounds. She hasn't had to score a lot. She's only scored 2, but she's their second best. And after that, you have a whole bunch of players right at 4 or 5. You just never know who can step up on a given night.
Number 4, Jenna Kanapke in the lineup for the first time tonight for Coach Stribe's squad. Kanapke gives it up over to Rose. Rose trying to look for a cutting. Holscher on the inside, leaks behind the defense, and Holscher connects.
Nice recognition there by Rose for the assist. 15 points now for Holscher.
In the backcourt, Holscher commits a foul right there. And talk about that aggressiveness. That's why she scores a lot, as she's there providing pressure, providing aggression here for this Marion local team.
Yeah, for Marion local too. So there's been some years where Sammy's had to handle the ball a lot. She's more like a 3 spot. This year she doesn't have to, and she can move without the ball, and at times she was able to get wide open.
Billingsley on the inside, splits the defense. Nice move by Kyla Billingsley to the basket. She's got 4 points on the night now.
Nice job there. She's a battler there. Found an opening, took advantage of it.
Holscher, top of the key, gonna give it up over to Jenna Kanapke. Kanapke over to Rose, back over to Holscher. Trying to get that post up to Winner on the inside, but she mishandled it.
Yeah, she dribbled it off her foot. It was out of bounds. Only the 6th turnover for the Flyers in the first one here in the second half.
Pretty good. Talk to coaches, they say about 10 turnovers a game. You could say that's about a pretty good margin generally for high school basketball.
Always depends on what type of team you're playing.
Yeah.
If they're a pressing team or not. Celina battles to keep it alive.
And that's what our coaches always used to tell us back when I used to play. And they say 10 turnovers to keep it under there, I'll be very happy. Ball goes over to Felver. Ball's picked off by Holscher. Holscher try to jump start this offense as a 25-point lead. Holscher inside, gives up Kanapke. Kanapke whips it over to Rose. Rose the 3 off the iron. We haven't seen too many 3-point attempts tonight.
Only the second for the Flyers. Celina's had about 6 of them, so Marion hasn't had to.
Ball up to Billingsley. Gives it up over to Lutz. Lutz going over to number 45, Ava Kanapke, as we're under a minute's play here in the third quarter. Brandon Coverman along here with Dave Kanapke on this Tuesday night non-conference showdown between Celina and Marion local. 3-pointer is no good there by Peyton Berkey. Ball rebound down to Nora Eckstein. Eckstein over to Holscher. Holscher goes left side, gives it up to Rose. Rose for 3 off the iron. Ball pinballs around to Billingsley. Billingsley trying to work the fast break, left side. Billingsley up against the defender, is fouled, and will go to the line for a pair.
Billings did a nice job there on the left side as she took it right to Rose. In the look on our winners meets replay, Billingsley left side sees Rose there, uses her body to keep the ball away. Billingsley Jr. will shoot 2.
Kyla Billingsley 4 points on the night for the junior, and she cans the first free throw with 5 now as we have a substitution in the lineup. It's number 10, Ava Unrast.
Celina, their last winning season was back in 2016. They've had some lean years since then. Probably their best all-time coach was Jack Klaus. Over 300 wins over 21 years. Won the state back in 1991.
Huh. was before I was born, I'll say that.
Oh, geez. I was at that game, to be honest. They were also there in 1988. I was there as my sister-in-law played for Celina. And they lost on a team, hit a three-pointer to send it into overtime. Celina lost in overtime back in 88.
Kanapke over to Winter on the inside. Winter shot no go. Strong side rebound, but she capitalizes on the second time. Molly Winter with 6 now for the senior. End of the third quarter. As our score going in the fourth. Marion local 44, Celina 17. We'll take a break. Come back with the fourth quarter of action here next on NKTelco Sports.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. NKTelco partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, support, and more. Our advanced system delivers the speed you need with enhanced reliability and support. Running a business is tough. Contact NKTelco and let our expert team give you a hand.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Back here at the hangar at Marion Local High School at the Precision Strip timeout. We come back for the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Marion Local Flyers lead the Celina Bulldogs 44-18.
Yeah, the Flyers continue to roll there as they scored 13 points there. Some good ball movement, and Billingsley with a nice strong move.
We've seen her kind of catch the ball and go to the basket trying to draw contact. And Billingsley going to get another trip to the line. Foul going to be on Nora Eckstein. The fouls staying at 4 for Marion Local and 2 for Celina.
You know, coaches a lot of times say there's no moral victories, but, you know, they played last week, and this is a 56-15 game. Salina's already got 18. I know it's not a great number, but they got to build on that. That's what you can. First time I've seen Celina, but their defense is solid. It's their offense that seems like it's gotten better as the game's gone on.
Billingsley goes perfect 2 for 2 from the line. Billingsley with 7 now on the night. And it's Ava Unrost over the timeline. Ball tipped out of bounds by Klingshire and will remain with the home Flyers.
Flyers, a very successful team through the years. 3 straight winning seasons. They have a winning season 11 of the last 12 years.
And you know, this team's had success this century. Has always been really a model for consistency up there in the MAC. You know, in the years that they aren't winning state or aren't getting to a regional, they're still staying above 500 and always a good MAC. And as the shot on the inside is deflected out of bounds, blocked by Klingshire, and will stay with Marion.
And you can have a team that a lot of the MAC schools are in the same district. You can probably be one of the top 10 teams in the state and not even win your district.
Exactly.
Same as a lot of the Shelby County League teams. And that's part of what makes it good around here, the good competition we see week in, week out.
Exactly. Winner on the inside, fouled by Billingsley. You talked about the schedule that Marion Local has. You look at their schedule top to bottom. It is a daunting one. I mean, might be one of the toughest ones out of any schools of the area. You said all the WBL teams they play. They play Fort Laramie. They play Roushie. They play Anna. So they get a good mix of WBL. Shelby County's Winter scores on the left block.
Yeah, good finish there by Winter. And, yeah, you just play those 3 leagues, MAC, WBL, Shelby County League. You don't have to travel real far. Now, they don't go way up to Defiance in the WBL, but play the local ones. Yeah. It's a lot of good basketball.
It keeps you busy, and you know, teams have beefed up too. You know, like we said, like Minster's, for example, playing Ottawa Glandorf this year, and this ball's deflected out, and it's going to be a Flyer turnover.
And Celina through the years have always played a lot of MAC schools, and I always thought that was so interesting. For them, their non-league games against MAC is much closer than their league games that they play in the WBL, because it travels so far. You go all the way up to OG or Defiance and all the way over to Kenton. It's a great league. We're very spoiled in the MAC and the Shelby County League how close teams are.
Scrum on the floor. Jump ball called by the far side official by the scores table. Arrow favors the Flyers. It'll be a Celina turnover.
You know, like a Marion team might complain, oh, we got to go over to Parkway all the way over to Parkway or Delphus. That would be about a short trip for a WBL school.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's
trade places a little bit.
Yeah.
6:36 here to go in the regulation with a 26-point Flyer lead left side. Rose trying to work through the defense, and it'll be a turnover there. Klingstern with the pressure forced the turnover.
16 turnovers against the Bulldogs. Many of them caused by the good Flyer defense.
It's been an aggressive game here tonight, too. The refs have kind of really let them play, too, here. As we got a timeout by Coach Rushton. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, Marion 46, Celina 20. We'll be back after this break here on NKTelco Sports.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Kielsman Automotive.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here at Marion Local High School at the Precision Strip timeout. You take a look at Coach Brandon Rushton's Celina Bulldogs. 46-20 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, and kind of a slower start to this fourth quarter, but it's been all Flyers here so far.
Yeah, so far, and I like Coach Rushton's approach and his method. He's not yelling, he's not screaming. He takes a timeout, he's just explaining what needs to be done and improved.
Up ahead, off the turnover, it's Nora Eckstein that connects on the layup. The Flyer lead up to 28.
And you get the feeling the more athletic Flyers are starting to wear down the Bulldogs.
Kyla Billingsley exchanges the ball off over to Alexandra Kimmel in the lineup. Ball on the inside goes over to Klingstern. Klingstern puts it in, and she's got a dozen.
Klingstern with a solid game. Definitely a gamer, as you described earlier.
Rose, left side, goes over to Koenig. Fouling, a nice high-low pass. That was all Lindsay Koenig really setting up Nora Eckstein right there.
Yeah, I talked about Koenig averages 8.5. She's only got 4, but she made a big contribution right there.
50-22 our score. Marion still applying pressure in the half court, not letting Celina settle at all. Billingsley, right side, flips it over to Klingstern. Klingstern on the inside to Billingsley. Billingsley right through the defense and scores, and Kyla Billingsley has had a splendid second half. As you take a look here on our Winter Quality Meets replay, her going to the basket.
Watch this quick step. She just blows by Unross there, is like she wasn't even there. So they have a couple nice pieces there with Billingsley and Klingstern. They're both juniors. They can just build from there, and you're not going to turn around a program in 1 year. And there's some highlights that have been shown tonight, even though the final score may not be pretty for Celina.
Burns with the rebound. He said the Celina team has not quit here tonight. Berkey, 3, right wing, well short. Ball going to deflect around and go the way of the Marion Local Flyers. Chloe Ronenbaum back in the game, the freshman who started tonight. Olivia DeManjout has had a great game with 10 points.
If Coach Stribe, you're able to get somebody like junior Jenna Kanapke a lot of quality time. You know, all these girls practice a lot. It's nice to get some varsity floor time.
Exactly, as 2 in the lineup, Allison Everman in the lineup for Marion Local. As right on the inside, Eckstein, who has really come on here lately. Now Eckstein, all of a sudden, you look at the stat sheet, she's got 8.
Yeah, she's had some nice entry passes. She finishes very well with her left hand.
Left side, it's Berkey. Berkey will flip it up over to Ava Kanapke in the lineup. Kanapke. Sit up, Ball on the inside goes over to Klingshirn. Klingshirn trying to back down and scores off balance. We've had an offensive shootout here the past couple minutes.
Yeah, they picked it up there. 14 now for Klingshirn.
52-26 Flyers on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And Coach Strive just trying to work in some girls here and get them some playing time. Ronenbaum on the inside. Ronenbaum off the glass and in. A dozen for Chloe Ronenbaum. Flyers up ahead 54-26.
About every one of Ronenbaum's points has been she's been driving to the hoop, making things happen through the lane.
3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Burns gives it up over to Kanapke. That's over right side, goes over to Dirksen. Dirksen going to take the long two. Rattles out, rebound down to Everman. Cross over the timeline. Kanapke right side, that ball's picked off. Over to Dirksen, back over to Berkey. Berkey trying to push the break. Kick it back out to Burns. Burns over to Klingshirn. Klingshirn will pop the three. It rattles in and out. Rebound down to Ronenbaum. Really kind of been a fast tempo offensive game here lately. Ronenbaum in the lane, but she shuffled the feet. Took an extra step.
Tried to move one too many steps. We have a host of substitutions in the game. Rachel Keeter, number 34, Allison Dirksen, as well as Hannah Rose for the Flyers.
And really, you know, this offensive fourth quarter, Celina scored 9 points this fourth quarter, which matches the highest they've scored in any quarter, which was the second quarter. They only scored 2 in the first quarter and only scored 6 out of halftime. As Felver gets the ball right wing, one of the new substitutions in for Celina. Passes on the inside, shot is no good. Ball's taken away there, and there's a tie-up. Arrow favors the Celina Bulldogs.
So get another chance here as Celina's going to fall to 1-8 overall. Marion Local will go to win their 6th in a row. They're now 8-3.
Ball on the inside. Goes over to Kanapke. Splits on the inside to the basket. Nice move there by number 30, Alexandria Kimmel. And she's in the box score now. 4 different girls have scored tonight here for Celina. It's been mostly Billingsley and Klingshirn that has done pretty much most of the offense here for Coach Rushton's team. On the inside, Severman. Sit out, Keeter. Back over to Kanapke, right side. On the inside, goes back over to Everman. And that's going to be an over-back foul there on Everman. And the ball will go the way of the Celina Bulldogs. And a substitution. Number 14, Kenley Holstad coming in the lineup. As Amelia Lutz will go to the bench. She has 3 points on the night. Again, the Flyers will move to 8-3 on the season before their MAC showdown against Versailles. There's a turnover there on the Celina Bulldogs.
19 turnovers on the Bulldogs. Again, an improvement over the last game. They had 26 against the Flyers, so signs you can see of improvement, but they have to focus on. They get a turnover back.
Ball stolen as Holstad, who just entered the lineup, goes to the basket and scores for Kenley Holstad. 5th different Bulldog to crack the scoring column here tonight. Kanapke, right side, gives the ball up over to Keeter. Looking, gives it up over to Everman. Everman goes left side up through the defense, no good. Shot no good on the inside. And flex right there off of Marion Local, and it'll be Celina ball with 1:12 remaining. 54-30 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Trying to work through the defense is Kanapke. Gets on the block. Kanapke to the basket. Shot is no good. In the backcourt, Flyers trying to work it up. They couldn't quite get things in sync to set up the offense and turn it right back over to Celina. And you're trying to work some JV girls in here toward the end.
Yeah, it doesn't always look the prettiest. Again, it's floor time. Also kind of developing some depth as well for both teams.
On the inside, there's a double dribble there on Kanapke, called by the baseline official. As we've been trading turnovers here the past few minutes. Kanapke will walk it up across the timeline. Gives the ball up over on the left side to number 52, Hannah Rose. Keeter. Go try to find Kanapke cutting on the inside. Keeter will hold it, but she double dribbled. Stopped and dribbled again, and another turnover for the Flyers.
Flyers at one time in this season was 2-3 when they played a lot of those WBL teams, and now at 8-3, and 8-3 halfway through their season. 22 game schedule.
Inside's Julia Veerhorn. This ball up over to number 14, Kenley Holstad. Holstad to the basket. Shot no good. Rebounded by Hannah Rose. And that might do it here tonight, as there's pressure in backcourt. Go through and no foul called, but the ball's taken and away, and at the horn, Alexandria Kimmel will score to put the finishing touches on this game. It's a Marion local Flyer victory, their 5th victory in a row, by the final score of 54-32. We'll take a break, come back with our stats recap and player of the game here next on NKTelco Sports.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Celina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Back here at the hangar at Marion Local High School. Here, the Marion Local Flyers defeat the Celina Bulldogs 54-32. Here with our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA. Mr. Dave Kanapke.
Thanks, Brandon. So show our overall team stats. Look at the field goal percentage. Celina 12 of 35. The Flyers 22 of 45. Not a lot of threes taken or made. Celina with the only made 3 on the night. They were 1 of 9. Very good free throw shooting by the other team. 7 of 9 for the Bulldogs. 10 of 12 for the Flyers. Rebound by 8 for the Flyers, and the turnovers favor them as well. They had 9 less turnovers compared to the Bulldogs. For the Celina Bulldogs, as they had 5 different players score. They were led by Taylor Klingston with 14. Kylie Billingsley had 9. And you had Amelia Lutz with 3. Kenley Holstad with 2. Alexandria Kimmel with 4. The Bulldogs end tonight at 1-8 overall. The Flyers, they had 8 different players score, led by Sammy Holscher with 15. Chloe Ronenbaum with 12, followed by Nora Eckstein with 8, Hilsman with 4, Unross with 4, Koenig with 2, Molly Winter with 8 points as well. So very balanced attack. Also, Hannah Rose ends up, they're a very balanced attack, very good game for the Flyers as they go to 8-3 overall.
And you know, the Flyers tonight, a really good attack. They didn't have Olivia DeMange tonight, one of their usual starters, but a freshman stepped in tonight and is our player of the game, Chloe Ronenbaum.
Chloe Ronenbaum was impressive from the beginning. She scored really balanced through the quarters. I mentioned earlier, it seemed like every time she made a basket, it was driving to the hoop through the lane. Very good ball handler. Congratulations to our player of the game, freshman, Chloe Ronenbaum.
And the Flyers, advanced to 8-3 on the season. They've got a showdown with Versailles on Thursday, and MAC action. The Celina Bulldogs fall to 1-8 and will play Kenton on Thursday in WBL action. We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Oglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NKTelco. Follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Oglaze County. That'll do it for us here tonight. Here from the hangar and Maria Stein. Again, the Marion local Flyers tonight defeat the Celina Bulldogs by a final score of 54-32. And we'd like to thank our crew here tonight. In the truck, Scott Robinson; on camera, Bryce Hamrick. For Dave Kanapke, I'm Brandon Coverman tonight here for the final time from the hangar. Our score, Marion local 54, Celina 32. We'll see you here next time on NKTelco Sports.